Okay, Megamaniacs, Mr. MegaManFan here to demo the 6-bit Genesis controller from RetroBit plugged into my MacBook. And as you can see, I'm using OpenEmu, and you have to go in and actually map out all of the buttons, but that doesn't take too long to do. I'm assuming RetroArch or whatever else you use will be similarly orientated. Some devices may even natively recognize it and just be plug and play with your software. I can't say for sure. I know it will be on a Genesis Mini, and I do believe that it works on a PlayStation 3 according to the box, but on this particular installation with my MacBook and OpenEmu, I just have to map out the buttons on the controller first, but I've had to do that with any USB controller I use with OpenEmu, so this isn't really that big of a shocker to me. I wasn't dismayed by this or upset by this. Just want to have the ABCXYZ start and mode buttons all properly aligned and the cross pad mapped out according to the configuration. And then I can get into some Castlevania Bloodlines, one of the best Sega Genesis games I have yet to profile on Genesis does. And it really would be a Sega Genesis exclusive. It only recently came to the Switch via the Castlevania collection that Konami put out this year. Konami has done a lot of things that I don't necessarily agree with, but their Castlevania collection and their Contra collection are two things that I 100% agree with. Those have included all of the games that I wanted to, and only a few that were left out that I would want that they didn't, but if they release future compilations, they can always include those in later. But as you can see, the buttons and the crosspad are working exactly as they should be. I did my very best to make sure both the controller and the screen were in the shot at the same time, so you could see just how little lag there is between my button presses and the actual gameplay. And depending on your computer, your software, or your system, this might be even faster and even more responsive than it is when I'm playing it, but it feels perfectly natural to me, just like if I was playing it on an authentic Sega Genesis or the Analog Mega SG.